Well. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, wherever you are. Welcome from hello from Atlanta. And I know it's a bit weird. First of all, camera's in a different place. Hello, we are up there now. We're flying on an old, very old AirTran. I believe that was a plane that just took off. I think. Where did it go? Yes, off to. Where's he going over? He was going over to Miami. I was an American 737, just took off to Miami. There's a Delta over there. No, there's an American going to Washington, D.C. over there. And there's an American that just spawned one of these gates. He spawned at the wrong gates. I don't know why he's here. I don't know where he's going over right now. So, anyways, we're going over to Atlanta. And then coming back here. These are the two hubs for AirTran. These were the two main hubs. They are headquartered in Orlando, so AirTran is headquartered in Orlando. It was founded, it says on Google, in Atlanta. So I know Atlanta was a giant hub. The reason Southwest bought out AirTran was because they wanted the Atlanta hub specifically, and we're going to be flying on one of those routes. So let's get power to the plane. Let's waste no time whatsoever. Get the battery on and the GPS aligned. We're going to go ahead, give all the heat to the windows as much heat as possible. We're gonna go ahead and start the APU up because there is no ground power here because we are at a ramp. I don't know if you guys see that. This is, I believe, the terminal that Southwest flies out of. Yeah. What's up with ground power? Not sure what it's complaining about. I say we go ahead and get boarding started as soon as the APU starts up. We're going to go ahead and turn that here. We're going to turn the APU bleed on, packs on automatically as soon as it connects over. Get that started. And we're going to get on our way to Atlanta. So again, we're doing two flights. We're doing one to Atlanta and one back. We should be pretty fast, about 1 hour flights. We have airtime 1 hour, 1 minute to Atlanta. First, we are Citrus 311 heading over there. So once the APU fires up, should be on our way. There's the APU. And by the way, I got a new monitor, so I'm at 1440p now. Should look a lot better. Turn on those bleeds. Pop on. Nothing else, actually. We're going to go ahead and pop. This is actually all good. We're going to commence boarding, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to get boarding first. Boarding. No, thank you. No tug right now. We're going to go ahead and request refueling. Depending on what comes first. You know what? I should have done refueling first. That might have been a mistake. Alright, there's the bus. Somewhere. I think the bus comes from over there. Forgot where the bus comes from. It has to come from over there usually. There it is. Speeding on its way here. Alright. Please don't want fuel now. GSX will set it. Okay. Alright, we're all good. So, let's head down over here first of all. We've got our flight plan already planned over. We've got the Jimmy 4 sit out of Orlando. Very nice. By the way, this is the Taxi2Gate Orlando. Very nice scenery so far. I've been checking it out over the past 3 days. We're gonna have to open these doors ourselves because GSX cannot do anything whatsoever. So door management, I think it's these two right here. Are the baggage trucks here? No, I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna close these actually because baggage is gonna go first. We're gonna go ahead and punch this in here. Nope, we're gonna go over to FMC and start our programming. So, over here we are at KMCO. Put it over here. Where's our position? Right here. Set that, and we're heading over to Atlanta. Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. We are Citrus, I believe that's how you spell it, 311. We're using the runway 17 right. That's the runway right here, so pretty nice and convenient. The runway right here. Well convenient. Orlando does not have ATC right now. What does have ATC is Atlanta. They're staffed. They got center, approach, tower, ground, delivery as well. Very rare. do I see delivery on airports that I fly to. So we have full on staffed Atlanta. We're the only ones in Orlando right now because the other planes just departed. I think the American departed actually went off the runway. So we're the only ones in Orlando right now. Hopefully they get staffed as we carry on to the night. But let's just get ourselves out of Orlando at first. Hello, welcome back.
I need help. I need help.
So, do we need to do that ourselves? Right here? No, it's all set. Is it? Are we fueling? Okay, boarding has commenced. So APU is on, correct? We're all done with fueling, so we can go ahead and pop these on. Nothing in the center tanks, nothing in the center tanks. So we're gonna go ahead and pop seatbelts on. And let's get those beautiful views and sounds. Let me know if you guys want them any louder, any quieter. We're about 50 passengers in already. Here's where we're lagging. I see why. My gosh, bro. Is it gonna... This is good. It's fine. No way we have to freaking reset geosex because of how stupid it is. Okay. Back on our way. We're gonna hop over here to... We need our route. Where's our route? I'm gonna open this because otherwise it's gonna bug us. So we're gonna hop over to here, and here's our route, right? So we're 38,000 feet today. Over to Atlanta. Hello. There we go. 38,000. I'm gonna murder GSX right now if it does not shut up. There's our route. So Jimmy 4. Jimmy 4? I don't know. I'm gonna pop that in here. Jimmy 4, 17 right. Pay in transition? Yes. Pay in transition. Route activate. Put that in here. From Payne, we have direct to Sharks, which is like this. Everything but the vowels, of course. Sharks. What's that here? From Sharks, direct to Livery. Livery? I don't know. Livery. Like this. And then from Livery, it's direct to Lars. And from Lars, we have the beginning of the stars. From Lars, right there, punch that in. We'll go over to departure, arrival. We got the ILS runway 27 left, and the Jedi 3 arrival. We have the Lars transition. Boom, all set. You can go ahead and check this over here. Check it out. That's the vector. Pop over to the legs page and hop through here. No discontinuities whatsoever. We got it. Okay, boarding is done. Flip that on. What's the temperature right now? 73 degrees. I think it should be good actually. We'll go ahead and hold it down just a little bit. Because it is Florida and Orlando does tend to get hot. How much longer until the IRS? At about 1 minute. Very, very nice. Ending up to the fuel section. No. How much fuel do we have? Well, 7:45. Is this gonna do anything? Okay, it is loading our fuel. Actually, we're gonna load 800. Okay, fuel is loading up. We're gonna keep those doors open, and we're gonna head over here. And there we go. Alright, rest of the line. We're gonna hop over to the performance in it. Did not want to scroll all the way down here. Cost index is 5. Pop that in here. Cruise altitude, we set it with 380 for cruise. The wind, 207 at 16. 207, 15, right here. The zero fuel, hold on, no, the reserves, that's what we're looking at. Reserves are at Final reserve still alternative 5.266, so like 5.3. And zero fuel weight 115.8. Let's double check that on here. Beautiful. Should be all good here. We'll execute that over the N1 limit. Don't worry about that. Boarding complete. We get the bags? Okay. Okay, we're all set. We just gotta close that door back there. This happens again. We're gonna go ahead, throw it all the way up if it works. Here we go. We're gonna close that door, the aft cargo door, and we're gonna calculate our speeds. So, nope, wrong app. We're gonna go here. Runway 17 right. Import, import, import. Aircraft all done. 3001 the altimeter here. So, where's it? Right here. 300. Sorry, 30011. Temperature through 3, winds variable at 3 as well, which is not help, but it'll work for now. NCI soft, AC is on. Let's go with flaps. If we notice flaps 1, we're gonna take flaps 5. That should be all good. So we're gonna go, what is it? 45 the self temperature. Take off 1, climb 1. 889.5 on the dot. We're gonna have 1252933 for the speeds. And then here, flaps 5. 18.4, beautiful. 125, nope, 125, 29, and 33. So this is good. This is good. 125 for V1. Pop that in here. And anything else? Let's go ahead and look at the charts here. We can actually go ahead and start turning things on here. So these on, these on, these on, and the beacon lights on. We'll request pushback. I think we should be all good, right? Pushback is requested. Should be all good there. We're squawking 6220, I believe, right now. 6220. No, 6720, my bad. 6720. Here we go. All good. We're out Charlie already. Close all the doors. Close left and front entry. So we're gonna close those doors. Good. Pins are inserted. We're gonna go ahead. I always forget to set the parking brake. My bad. The parking brake is set. Removing the chocks. Okay, and just making sure a few other things. So the runway length at Atlanta is what? Runway length at Atlanta for 17 right is 10,000 exactly. Wow. Speed is verified. All right, so taxi. Let's gonna go ahead and brief ourselves. So we're gonna push out of here. Juliet 4, Juliet Golf Hotel 1. We're gonna push back nose left. Shouldn't be too hard of a taxi. Just out here, Juliet 5 Golf Hotel 1, and then 17 right. And then departure. Take a look here. Take off here to Cape, and then a vector from Cape. We're gonna go over to the first waypoint. Top altitude for us is what? So departure south. So hold on, where's the top altitude? I can never find this. 17 right initial altitude is 7,000. 7,000. Runway course is what? Runway course is 185. So 185. 185, come on. 185. We're going to go ahead and set data on here. Turn on the flight directors 1 and 2, captain side first. RTO on the auto brake. Reduce the ping here. We are about 15 minutes early, but I think we should be good. Let's just cross-check, make sure all of our weights are right. Payload, all set here. Fuel, all set here. We'll go ahead and push before we go below the minimum. So 133 the D speed, so 133 plus 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 148. 7,000 was confirmed top altitude, right? We're departing 17 right. 7,000. Okay. And should be all good from there. That's our departure. We're gonna go ahead and start the push. Continue the pushback. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and shut up for the startup. Start the clock. Making sure everything here is on. Beacon light is on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and enjoy the startup, alright? Let's have a good time here. We're gonna start engine number 1 first. From... Go ahead and do this view. Starting 1. Good start on 1. Now, Miami Center did hop online. I don't remember if Miami controls Orlando or not. So we're going to go ahead and contact them right now on 132.2. 132.2. 132.2. I need to set my keybind, I forgot. Miami Center, good evening. Citrus 311. Are you controlling Miami? Correction, are you controlling Orlando's? Or I can break that. We're gonna go ahead and start engine 2. For some reason, it seems like everybody else hears Miami Center, but I don't, which is weird. Go ahead, pop the engine bleeds on. Packs come back on, isolation valve to auto, and APU bleed can come off, and once we hear that whoosh come off comes the APU. We're all good. There's the pin on the side. What a beautiful aircraft we have with us today. What a beautiful aircraft. An absolute beauty. I'll go ahead and take a camera with us, 'cause I don't want to forget it. We're gonna position ourselves like right here. Alright, you know what? We're not gonna connect to Miami Center, but we're just gonna take a risk. Because I can't hear them. Pop LNAV and VNAV on as well. We're gonna go ahead and do flaps 5. Flaps 5 for departure. And we already reviewed our taxi. We're gonna go ahead and pop that in here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go here. So runway 17 right via Juliet 5 Golf. Hotel 1. Pretty straightforward. This is Juliet 4. Actually, no, we're gonna go Juliet 4. Alright, park and brake release. Tax selects can come on. And we're gonna go ahead and listen to that beautiful spool up. What a beauty. We already missed our exit. Already missed the turn. Wow, what a beauty. I love this plane so much. And now we'll spool up as we go over this hump right here. Yeah, that is weird. Everybody but me can hear Miami Center. I can't hear the actual tower for some reason. Go ahead, spool them up again. 45%. I knew we were turning too early. Alright. We are all briefed for departure. How beautiful. There's currently a plane trying to land for Orlando, but he's pretty far out, so I think we should be able to get in ahead of him. And they don't use runway 17 right for departures anyways. A little slow for a 7, but don't I think? A little bit. Pull into this turn right here. Here, and we're gonna go ahead and line up with the runway 17 right. So lights come on, engine modes to continuous. This light comes on, everything here is all set for departure. I'm gonna go ahead, turn our TCAS on to FARA, start the clock. Sim sounds are up, everything cross checks and set here. Should be all good. 40% on 1. Stable. Toga.
Airspeed live. 80 knots. V1.
Rotate.
P2.
Get her off. There we go.
Positive rate.
Peter's coming up. Keep that flight director. Flight director, come on, there it is. Autopilot. Dude, that flight director's aggressive. We're not at Cap A. What a departure. What a rip. What a rip out of Orlando. We are speeding up laps 1. Laps 1 coming in. 200 knots laps up. Laps are all clean. We're gonna go ahead and go direct to, I believe it's Medusa, right? Yep, direct to Medusa. Flaps up. There's Orlando. We will be back. In the meantime, we will be missed. I always wonder what this is. Jesus Lord, 5830, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What is this? Don't worry about that. Flaps are up, we're climbing through 5,000 feet. We're gonna go ahead directly up to 7,000. We're gonna level off and then I'm gonna go up to 17,000 right here. And 7,000. The same message? Yeah, I knew it is. This is like Phoenix type departure. Very, very Phoenix-like. Freaking rough turn right after departure. That is a very good view, though. Very good view. Very, very nice view. And we're gonna go ahead and turn down the sim sounds a little bit. Like right down to there, where you guys can hear me pretty well. 8,000. We're gonna go ahead and increase our range here. Just a little bit, just so we can see the next waypoint. Here we go. Next, so our current heading is 347, and with Boeing you always want to sync it up. That's always just to be safe. 347. Coming through 10,000. We're gonna go ahead to keep the lights off. Engine modes to off. Seatbelts are on. Okay, firm. Gear comes up to off. Auto brake off. Spoilers are up, and flaps are up as well. Off to Atlanta we go. And these clouds, man, these clouds are gonna be amazing.
American 642, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000, stay altitude.
We're 1,800.
Look at that.
American 642, maintain 7,000.
It's 7,000, right?
Oh, how nice is that?
American 642, caution, similar call sign on frequency as American 649.
Look at that. There's Orlando one last time for the next 2 hours. And once again, we will be back.
49, caution, similar call sign on frequency as American 642, also reduce speed to 210.
12,800. We're gonna go ahead and climb up to 38,000. 38,000. Up we go. Boom. 348. The heading. This is like variable between 348 and 347 right now. Sorry about that. What's your favorite plane? So far I don't have. I'm very, very roughly battle for the 7.3 series, the new generation series, and the A620 family. Oscar, what's up, man? You're in New York for summer break.
4,000.
That's amazing, man. Are you like, did you fly in there or did you drive? Because flying into New York is just amazing. I gotta level this up back in Atlanta.
1 o'clock, 6 miles, 9,000.
I was in New York about the exact time last year.
American 622 Heavy.
That was a fun experience. I believe that's Orlando Sanford, if I'm not mistaken. That's Orlando Executive, my bad. Alright, we're out of range from Miami Center, so we're gonna go ahead. Sorry, Atlanta Center hopped off.
Central aircraft has weather information conducted Signet 51 Echo for thunderstorms in Florida and Florida coastal waters. Further information is available in questions.
Yeah, I believe that's downtown Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. Again, and I probably am. Where are we right now? First of all, that's the most important. Where are we? That is downtown Orlando. Okay. Well, see you later for the next 3 hours. I'm gonna see one more time. Here we go. 17,000, 18,000. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm not listening to Miami Center anymore. Get out of here. Here we go. 122.8. 18,000 going standard, and off we go. Let's get some music up here. Got a lot of music up in here. Been only 34 minutes into the stream, and we are already at 18,000. How about that, everybody? How about that? Here we are, all set. Okay. Alright, so I did hear a bit of a weather advisory. And actually, I forgot, weather actually works on this thing. Amazing. Weather does work on the PMDG 737. Nothing up. Let's go ahead and zoom out and see what we have up ahead. If we have any kind of weather at all. We're gonna go ahead, pitch down. I think we could do it on here, right? Okay, here we go. So gain. Just tilt, hold on. And tilt down, like right here. If there's anything at all. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the National Weather Service, see what they're saying about weather. We need the radar. Radar, here we go. Not really even much. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and let me drag this over so you guys can see it. What? Hello. Oh wait, here we go. My mistake. Drag this over. Ah, it feels so nice to have a brand new monitor. And also, I used to play on a 75 hertz monitor. This one is 165 hertz because I wanted to buy a new DisplayPort cable. So 170. You guys won't see it, but 175 hertz for me looks absolutely amazing. Why did I just close? Nope. That's not good. Oops. That was bad. Okay, so There we are.
Livery.
Okay, so yeah, so this is like the only storm that people are saying. This is like a little, this is pretty much average. What I'm concerned about is this, as it moves through, because this rain could delay our departure from Atlanta. And again, like I said, they are stacked, so they are going to be delaying. Now, the only thing that did not concern me was this that moved through my hometown today. Why? Because I'm a weather nerd and I know this is absolutely nothing. And because radar pretty much lies all the time. Can we have like, what is this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, Salt Lake City Center, right. LA Center. Is it San Jose Center? Or Sacramento Center? No. San Francisco Center, okay. Seattle Center, I think? I don't know. Someone just like Curtis? I don't know. Meow. I don't know. I've seen people do that before. Denver Center. I think this is Albuquerque Center. Fort Worth Center. Austin Center or Houston Center. We got Jacksonville Center, Miami Center. That's irrelevant. I believe this is Washington. Bless you. I believe this is Potomac Center. Atlanta. Indianapolis Center, Chicago Center, Cleveland Center, Minneapolis Center. Okay, either way, this is what I'm just concerned about. Hold on, I don't need this anymore. Can we have like, oh, select video. Hold on. No, I'm trying to see like if I can. No, not boundary overlays. Satellite. Well. Ocean. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Alright, contrast. Alright. So, yeah, this is mainly what we're... actually... County warnings. Oh, no, okay. That's very nice. Okay, so this is what we're mainly looking at right here. This as it's moving along. How is it moving along? So it's all moving north. So like, can I move this along? I can't. Okay. So this is over the path. Hold on. So from like right over here. 340 and it's about 30 minutes. Okay, so I think we should be safe, hopefully. As it moves across, let's just hope for the best, I guess. 32,000, how's that? How about that? I don't know, something about having a good monitor is amazing. Look at that, you guys. What a sight. What a sight indeed. There we go. That's a very nice view. And yeah, off we go. There are a few good rivals into Orlando. I really hope they hop on the closer we get. So Atlanta so far only has approach and tower. Tower has been on for 10 minutes. Approach has been on for 12 minutes. Let's hope they stay on. Baby and Harris for approach, and Agostino. I hope I pronounced that correctly. A good amount of departures out of Atlanta right now. My question though is, where did AirTran park? Oh no, we're just gonna park at the Southwest gates, because imagine this is like a repainted Southwest aircraft. So where does Southwest park? That's my question. Okay, I was gonna look at Dallas. So, Atlanta right now. There's Cruise. There's a lot of departures lined up for one runway in Atlanta right now. So, what I'm seeing is pretty much everybody parks all over. Like there isn't really. Okay, no, there's a specific alleyway. So for example, let's go ahead and look over the charts. A little bit of weather right here. Actually, we can turn it on. I can turn it on right here for myself. But I can't see anymore. Okay, so looking back at Atlanta, you know what, we're gonna keep these open because you never know, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. We're gonna use these right here. So for example, Southwest only parks at the Charlie concourse, the south part. And Frontier is like on this side. So Southwest, we will park anywhere like on the south side of Concourse Charlie, I guess. Now the only thing that I do see is a taxi north along Foxtrot and then down Delta, and then Lima Alpha 227 right. Speaking of, what ILS moment did I set up? Is it the right one? It was 27 left. Okay, good. Making sure. All right, stable. We're gonna go ahead, pop off the seatbelts. I think we're a pretty good distance over to Atlanta. We'll go ahead and off the lock location. It's a little bit shy of halfway. I did not click that much. Where's our plane? Where's top of the descent? So Lars. Oh, it's not gonna tell me. Okay. And from here, we're probably just gonna fly like yeah, like that probably. Let's just try depot. Like probably like to here and then intercept it at the like Brownsman Lake. That's interesting. That's an interesting name. Yeah, so like Concourse Charlie is like where everything is. Southwestern frontier, like south of it. Like south of Charlie. I don't understand why this map is so aggressive. Atlanta right now looking how? 200 at 3. So pretty okay wins. 3009 so far. We're gonna have to set that up. What? 3009. Hello. And then for so we can go ahead and get set up for the ILS. Where is it? Right here. For the ILS. 275 for the course. Bearing 275, very nice. And then we're gonna go ahead, come down over here to init rep. This is starting to look like these sectors are starting to look like the Zebo 73 from X-Plane. 275 and then 108.5. Cross check that with here, 108.5. That's correct. So 108.5 on here. Swap the mode. 108. No, 108.5, right? Yeah. Put that on active. No. 108.5. Swap that. And then just for the return leg home. Oh, hold on. Just looking where we're turning. And then for the return leg home, if we look over to actually, well, no, we can't really do that yet because we don't know what runway we're gonna have on the way back or the flight back. Oh no, okay. So the ILS minimums are 11909er. We can go ahead and set that up here. 11 is better, right? 11909er. Right here. We're pretty much all set for the arrival already. We're about 10 minutes out from top of descent. I love all these standby instruments. These are amazing. So looking at our descent, what are we gonna do? 240 at Lars, above 240. Then from Lars, then at 14,000 at this. We're gonna go ahead. Just type in. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm not sure how we'll be able to clear this, so we can probably just delete this, and then just type in 14,000 above, like that. Yeah, because it was complaining about the speed. Oh my gosh, bro. You know what, frick you. Okay. The 250 on Wiki. We're gonna go ahead and cross check this with the charts as well. So the star, the Jedi 3 star, looking over here. Lars 240. Okay, no, it is actually at 280. And then 250, and then 250 Jedi as well. So we're gonna go down to 14,000. Sorry, down to 24,000. My bad. 24,000. It is actually 280 at or above 14,000. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that back in here. I don't know why it always says that. So we should be good there. R3. Nope. 311. Why is it lowered? And then we have type 7. Hello. 47. Here we go. 737-700. Okay. 38,000. About 10 minutes left until top of the descent. Then we cross check the chart. So 14,000 here. Well, 24,000 at Lars. We got that set up. 14,000 at 280. Wiki 111. Sorry, 1,000 at 250. 10,000 at Jedi at 250. And then Daffy at 8,000. We'll fly here, and then at any one of these points, Silva, if we look over, they have Silva mentioned right here. We fly in the direction and intercept the course 275, radial ourselves in in course 275, bearing for runway 27 left, and we'll pick up the ILS. We'll probably go direct to CJ if that's on here, because if we're gonna be coming in from like over here, we can probably not direct to Grimp, or actually maybe either CJ or Rum, because we can be coming in like that, and then probably CJ. So we'll fly like that probably. Okay, just making sure. And then from there, we have the ILS. You can see already set, the minimum's already set, the heading already set. We're gonna be all good. For gate, we gotta figure out the gate so we know exactly where we're parking. Let's go ahead park at, hold on, I gotta spin this around. How do I spin this? Yeah, there's no way there's freaking way. There's no way that there's no way to spin this. Yeah, there's no way there's no way to spin this. Hold on. Any one of these. We'll take like, I don't know, say like Charlie 7 or something. Although actually we'll probably be taking Lima to the runway next time, so we'll probably take like Charlie, let's take Charlie 7 or Charlie 9. Charlie. Let's take Charlie 9 actually. Headed by Southwest, Charlie 9. So we're gonna have Lima and Charlie 9. Actually, let's go ahead and cross check the taxi instructions. I'm just make sure the altitude is set up here, right? Yeah, 24,000. Okay, so we'll start the time when we need to. And then taxiing here. Do someone left. Probably exit November, and then we'll probably taxi Tango. If not earlier, I highly doubt it. We're gonna go November, Tango. Cross runway 27 right, continue Tango to Lima, like that, into the terminal. So we're gonna have to watch out because we're gonna be using ramp number 4. So we're gonna be using 4 south, the entrance for Concourse Charlie and gate Charlie 9. We said the wrong one. Any operational advisories? Anything for right here? Doesn't look like it. We can go ahead, go to our performance dispatch. We can't do that. Runway 27 left. Here. Laps 40. 137 the speed on this side, and then from this side, laps 40. We'll use auto brake 3 for now for reference. About halfway. What if we use auto brake 2? No, probably so 5,000. Okay, perfect. So we'll use auto brake 3, right? Auto brake 3. Auto brake 3 confirmed. Because if we use max, we'll stop way before that. Auto brake 3 most likely is what it's going to give us, and then we can most likely, hold on, landing speed was 133, okay. And then, yeah, so November 4, November Tango. If not, yeah, November 4, November Tango, cross runway 27 right, continue Tango right on Lima, and then 4 south to the Charlie gate. I think this should be all good. Atlanta Tower so far still online, and Atlanta Approach so far online. Atlanta Approach frequency is what? There's some guy flying a Airbus A320 Neo for American Airlines. What an amateur. 30 minutes on line for Atlanta approach. There are 133.475. We're gonna go ahead and tune that. 133.475. 475. Where's top of the set? Coming up very, very shortly. Where's the sun? Oh, here it is. I got scared for a second. I have no idea why. And then Atlanta Tower, we said was 119.1. We didn't say that. But, okay, 119.1 for Atlanta Tower. We'll have that. 32 minutes in the air so far, about 40 out of the ground. Out of the gate. So we should be about halfway from our gate time. We should be on time because we're about halfway through our flight. So I hope we make ground time. So if we arrive at like hour 20, like 5:30 should be our time for departure for the next flight. 5:30 or 5:40, one of those. (340) the heading, just making sure. Fuel check, we're at 8.3 before Livery. For Larry at 7.6, so we got plenty of time. So 6.6 by the time we get down to Atlanta. We should be all good on fuel. Because Larry right now should be at 7.6. We are at a solid 8.3. We're all good so far. There was an A350 ahead of us though. He's also going to Atlanta. He's coming in from Miami. We're gonna go ahead and pop the seatbelt signs on. Get ready for arrival and descent into Atlanta. I think we're off the Florida Panhandle, right? Oh yeah, we're up the peninsula. Yeah, we're actually really deep into Georgia now, surprisingly. Top of the sun bound to kick in any minute now at about 7 minutes. So it's about 7 miles or so. There's top of the set, and we're going down. Okay, and all the photogrammetry just loaded. Why? Why now? I love the sound of the spool downs. Because it means for all these people that we're taking that it's almost time to go. Alright, the Atlanta altimeter 3009. We already have that in the standby right here. An amazing amount of agencies popping online right now. There's a mini conga line heading from Chicago Midway to Nashville. I think this is all love cars right now. And it's all like Southwest for some reason. And 29,000 feet, we're gonna go ahead and reset our MCP. Then at 14,000. Zoom in on here. So no weather so far, which is good. We're gonna actually want to zoom back out and do something else. So I want to go ahead. How does this thing again? Yo, look, I have no idea how the frick this is done. I think this should be good, right? I probably got it so wrong. I'm gonna zoom in here, heading 325 right now. So we're not gonna do recording. We're not gonna do recorder landing for here, for Atlanta. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it on the playback. Probably gonna be pretty level right now. so close to an ace, bro. Oh my god. Somebody. All right, 19,000. We're gonna pause this for now. As we're coming through. Push standard. And now, I think it's about time we contact Atlanta approach. Not sure. Maybe not yet. Alright, send down to 10,000. 8,000 actually for that fee. Okay, so the one thing that I'm looking at right now is, so in front of me there's an A350. Sorry, yeah, 350 coming in from Miami. He was running the exact same route as me. What's this? Ah, shut up. And then there's also a Delta 350 coming in from San Francisco. But he's flying exactly the same angle as I am, except, from the other side. Here we go. Atlanta approach, Citrus 311 with you.
Citrus 311, Atlanta approach information box, current, runway 27 miles.
27 left information, Foxtrot, current for Citrus 311.
It's Citrus 311, you can descend via the Jedi rearrival.
Jedi 3 arrival, Citrus 311. Beautiful. This time ATC actually hears us, we actually hear ATC.
23, if you haven't already contacted them, it's down 100.1.
As long as it sounds good. I thought I was gonna sneeze.
Delta 9967 Airport is at your 11 to 12 o'clock, 15 miles, report at site.
Airport in sight, Delta 997.
Delta 36, have a reduced speed to 210.
Back at 20, or Q10 for 37.
Thanks, Delta 9967, have a clear visual approach, runway 27 left at depot, contact Atlanta Tower, it's going to be on 19-1, we'll see.
Third eye left, runway 27 approach, 27 left approach, contact at depot, contact tower, Delta 997.
Thanks, we'll see you later.
Departure good experience, turning 92 passing 3300, climbing 10,000.
Doing 2092 Atlanta departure to contact, maintain 10,000.
10,000 during 2019.
Citrus 311, descend and maintain 5,000.
Departure, good evening, Delta 3126 with you, passing 5,000.
Delta 3126, Atlanta departure to contact London, maintain 14,000.
14,000, Delta 4116.
Delta 36 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Delta 36 Heavy.
Fair wings 2092, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000, Spring 2019.
Citrus 311, clear direct Grumpy. Citrus 311 is going to be Grumpy, clear direct Grumpy. Thanks. Citrus 311, descend and maintain 4,000. Delta 36 Heavy, I'm going to amend your altitude, maintain 5,000, please.
Alright, we'll stop at 5, Delta 36 Heavy.
Spear Wings 2092, Atlanta Center is offline. Radio service is terminated for exchange of crude. We'll stand.
Frequency change proof, bearings 2092 West.
Citrus 311, descend and maintain 3,000, report the field in sight. Delta 3126, Atlanta Center is offline, radio services terminated for exchange of proof.
Frequency change approved, 4160.
Citrus 311, Roger, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 180 knots or greater until depot. Delta 36,
Oh shoot, I forgot I was muted the whole time. Sim sounds come up
Delta
Stepped on.
and
36,
VATSIM sounds come up.
3,000.
3,000, Delta
I'm so sorry, I forgot I was muted.
Southwest 1282, Atlanta departure at a contact. Come and maintain 14,000, stay altitude.
Flaps 1 so far.
4,000 or passenger 5,000.
We're maintaining 180 or greater.
Thanks.
It's done at 3,000, right? Flaps 2.
Delta 36 Heavy, turn left heading 360 right.
Left 360, Delta 36 Heavy.
Flaps 5. Okay, here we go. We should be all good. Okay, we're gonna open up our landing rate program. Landing rate, hold on. Landing rate monitor. Beautiful. There's the clouds. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on approach mode. We'll go ahead and turn on VNAV.
Southwest 1282, clear at Cajun.
Oh, hold on. My bad.
Clear at Cajun, Southwest
2000.
1282.
No.
Delta 36 Heavy, turn
180 so far on the speed.
actually disregard.
We gotta do 180 on the speed into the depot. This comes down, terrain comes off. Engine mode still continuous. Not yet, hold on.
Delta 36 Heavy, turn left, heading 300 to join
There
the
we go.
27 left localizer. On the rollout, traffic's going to be at your 12 o'clock, 4
There's a field
miles
right there.
westbound. I don't even know what aircraft type he is. See the 737, 3,400 descending. Report the traffic for the field in sight. All right, 300 on the low. We'll call the traffic. Delta 36 Heavy. Southwest 1282, Atlanta Center is offline. Radio service is terminated for exchange approved. We'll see you later.
Off to the dark side, we'll see Southwest 1282.
Yeah, thanks for flying.
Thanks for the service.
Traffic.
Should pick up the glide slope right now.
Delta 36 Heavy, thanks. Follow the traffic. Clear visual approach
Glide
on
slope
827
coming in.
left. And maintain 180 knots or less until depot.
We're gonna go ahead
All
and
right, 180 to left behind the traffic cleared.
watch that speed because they said 180 or greater until depot, and depot's our last
Delta
waypoint.
36 Heavy at depot. You can contact Atlanta Tower 100.1. 19-1 at depot, Delta 36 thanks. Citrus 311, if you haven't already, contact Atlanta Tower 100.1. We'll see you.
190.1 for Atlanta Tower, Citrus 311. Have a good day.
You too, Air Canada 1412, you on pretty
Hello.
good.
And it's a lag spike. Hold on. Uh-oh. That happens every single time, man. Every single time. Atlanta Tower, Citrus 311. With a good 5-mile final runway, 27 left. There's depot speed.
311
set.
Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Speed. 27 left, clear to land, Citrus 311. We're gonna go flaps 15. 25, my bad. Spoilers come out. Gear down. Engine mode's continuous.
Was that Southwest 3978?
Everything's coming out right now. But flaps, gear, spoilers, everything. Speed 1.
Affirmative.
What was the speed? Speed 128. 128. Speed. Confirm heading 275. Go around altitude. Speed is good. Flaps full. Where's... Yeah, 128. Where's the... Go around altitude is... Approach. Go around. 1,000 feet. Check. 4,000 heading 265. 265. 4,000. For the go around. All is good and all is set. Landing rate monitor is open. Let's land this baby. Seatbelts are on, lights are on, everything's on what should be on. And landing. Let it get back on track. Autopilot. My airplane.
400.
Auto throttle. Let's land it
300.
ourselves.
Approaching minimums.
A little below.
200. Minimums.
Continue.
$100.
Atlanta Tower Delta 36
40.
Heavy, ILS 271.
30. 20. 10.
Flare it. Take it. Reversers. spoilers green.
So 36 Atlanta Tower, wait 27 left clear
Reverses
to
come
land.
off. And
7 left clear to land up 36.
disable the auto brake. We're gonna activate our next one. Spoilers come in. Clock comes off. And we're gonna wait to start everything else. So we said get Charlie 9. That was a negative 175 on the landing. Good enough landing. We'll take that. We'll most definitely take that. We're rolling all the way to the end. What? Don't need that anymore. We're gonna go ahead and set this. Hello. Nope. Wrong one. Go ahead and take this right here. These guys
Citrus
come off.
311, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 27 right at Tango.
Cross 27 right at Tango, Citrus 311. I hope the things line up.
Citrus 311, you can join limited parking. We'll see.
Limited parking after crossing the runway, Citrus 311. Go ahead, right turn here because we didn't miss Tango, right? Yeah, Tango's going to be the next one over here. So flaps come up. Spoilers come up. This is Tango right here. Look left. All is good, and crossing the runway. Hit the brake on the left side. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some gas. And we need limited parking,
Air
right?
Canada 1410, descend and maintain
This
6,000.
comes off. Come off. This is Lima right here. There's the 787 from San Francisco just arrived. Clock stopped at 103, so we actually did very good on time. This is the Bravo Concourse, so we need the next one and then on the other side. Actually, I haven't been to Atlanta in quite some time. This is actually very nice. It was at negative 175 to landing. Again, if there was only like a good scenery for Atlanta, that would just be amazing. With some CRJs over there. CRJ 700s.
Delta 36 Heavy, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 27 right at Tango, so unlimited park, we'll see. Alright, 27 right at Tango, limited parking, Delta 36. Atlanta Tower, good evening, Southwest 404, we're going to be over morning, Southern 98. Alright, Charlie 32, Delta 3260, you on my frequency? Delta 3260, Atlanta approach.
That's where we are. This is Bravo, so the next one over. Alright, starting the APU. Almost forgot about that. Wouldn't that be good if we didn't start it? And go ahead and switch this off as we get close to the gates. We don't want to radiate everybody in the terminals.
Aircraft calling for IFR, you can expect the PDC. Copy that. Just stand by, I'm doing with another aircraft. Yeah, no worries.
Left turn here. We'll continue to the gate. Hopefully that's not our gates. Frames just disappeared. Charlie 9. 33. Nope. Not what I wanted.
Canada 1412, correction, American 1410. Oh my lord, I cannot talk. Air Canada 1410, descend to maintain 4,000, report to field side.
Why did it not set? Okay, that is weird for GSX to do that, but okay.
That's Southwest calling. You should have a PDC now. Yep,
Okay.
we got it. Thank you.
Oh, perfect alignment. Perfect alignment here.
Air Canada 1410, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, and runway 26 right, clear to land. Delta 3260, Atlanta Tower. 3260.
Beautiful. Parking brake. Block. AP bleed. And engine.
Air
1
Canada
and 2.
3260, you with me? Correction, Delta 3260, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Wow,
Delta
wow,
3260,
wow, wow, wow.
hold position.
Holding short 27 right, 3260.
How about that? Alright, beacon can come off along with the passenger seat belts. I'm gonna keep this on.
Tower, Delta 8875, ready for
Beacon
push.
comes off. These come off. These come off. This comes off. This comes back on. This can come off like that. Somebody just take off. No, they just taxied by. No thinking, no ground power. There is someone gonna be taking off right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Again.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 8875, ready for push.
Push that on rest contact.
That's interesting.
Tail right, we'll contact Delta 8875.
Delta 3260. I sent you several contacts with me, and you never responded. You just tagged on. Just future reference, just check and make sure that no one's online before you start taxing. And when I send a contact, you just contact me on my frequency.
You told me to taxi there, then you think Charlie about 10 minutes.
Okay,
I want to switch off.
Okay, Roger. He didn't brief me of that. Delta 3260. I also called you. That's all right. Are you ready to depart?
We are deplaning. Everybody's deplaning. We're gonna go ahead and do the next.
Delta
Go ahead.
3260. Aren't after football.
Do the next
right at Mike 20 clip takeoff.
next flight.
Aren't after football.
These my lights or are that his lights? Those are my lights. Those are his lights, okay. I don't know exactly which ones. Okay, so we'll keep this on for now. We're gonna go ahead and get the next flight set up. I wanna watch this takeoff on this side right here. It's gonna be over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the second flight set up. He's just waiting to line up right now. Okay, he's lining up and waiting, so new flight. Citrus, we're going to be 312 this time. From Atlanta to Orlando. Same exact aircraft, where is that at? 737, there it is. We are single class economy. Single 17, no, November 176, I think, there it is. 176, all done. We're gonna use runway 27 right for departure, and we're gonna have not a full load. We're gonna actually have a bit of a lighter flight. Let's say 112 passengers. There it goes. These are Boeing 757 going up to Washington Dulles. It's supposed to be a 757. I'm not sure why it's 73900. Very nice. What a view. What a view. That was amazing. Actually, hold on. I kind of look. Want to do this view? Nah, there's nothing there. One passenger sitting up there. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. All right.
Delta 8875, ready for taxi.
Yep. Who is ready for taxi?
Delta 8875.
Okay, so that just changed.
Delta 8875 Atlanta approach.
There's a plane right there.
Right, taxi.
I think they just
Lima,
landed
Lima,
from
Charlie.
somewhere. Yeah, from Toronto.
Delta 8875.
Air Canada 1410, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 26 left at Bravo 4.
Okay, so they're unloading right now.
We'll see.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the next flight set up. I think this is up by itself. We're gonna go ahead, hop back over here. We're gonna go to
Touchdown, res, call for taxi.
route. We are at Atlanta.
Delta 3260.
Going over
Your
to
contact altitude.
Orlando. We are at Citrus 312
4200 kilometers in thousand.
and runway 27 right for
Thanks,
departure.
Delta 3260. Come and maintain 14000.
14000, Delta 30.
Citrus 312 requesting IFR clearance over to Orlando.
You expect the PDC?
PDC for Citrus 312. Pop that in here. Departure. I'm gonna wait for the PDC to come through. 6.8 on fuel. So time-wise, we were hour 16 gate time. We were about 15 minutes early. And airtime, we were actually about 2 minutes late. So not actually as bad on airtime as I thought we would do. So we did good. We did good. This side is confirmed. You know what? I had this wrong. This was supposed to be like up here. That was my bad. I forgot to set that. Just making sure of something right now. Okay. Okay, we'll just make sure of it. Put these back on. Still waiting for the PDC. Not sure where it is, not sure if it'll come.
Citrus calling for IFR. I don't have a flight plan for you.
Yeah, 1 second. Dang it, I forgot. Alright, should be all set now for Citrus 312.
Okay, you can expect the PDC.
Awaiting. I think we're all good here. Yep, we are. I'm gonna reload. That's not us, that's him. I'm gonna reload sim brief. We're gonna reboard everyone. Hello. We're gonna do fuel first, actually. And then boarding. Sure, why not? I don't know what just happened.
PDC sent. Delta 3260, Atlanta Center's offline, relay services, terminate for exchange approved, we'll stay.
Going to Yukon, have a good day.
Alright, so we got the PDC. Let's go ahead and check that out. 370, the
Delta
cruise.
411, have you on my frequency?
Departure, expect 10,000 afterwards. 10,000. So we have the Atlanta Small 3 via runway 27 right. Is that correct? Correct. Runway 27 right. Small 3. Where's that? Small 3. Wallet transition. Activate that. Send it over to the route. From wallet, we have direct to. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Zulu, Juliet, Alpha, Yankee, X-ray. I'm not even sure how to say that waypoint, so I'm not going to. And then from that is just the Grinch 5 arrival into Orlando. We're going to take our ILS 17 left. Grinch 5 via the cockade, that's crazy. Is it Jake? Is it Jake? I don't know. Pop that in here. Skip through, make sure there's no discontinuities. We are loading fuel, right? We are loading fuel. I gotta take off this sound pack, it's way too loud. Like, it's incredibly loud. So I can probably move my camera. I can't reach it. Okay. A little bit in this direction. Right there. That's beautiful. Look at that, Mom. We made it to Atlanta. Made it to Atlanta. Okay, so we are boarding. Confirm. We are boarding. Those guys need to get new pants. Skip. No discontinuities whatsoever. There we go. Alright. Moving through right here. We're gonna zoom in one more time. There we go. Next we have cost index. It's gonna be right over here. Request new data from SimBrief. There we go. Departure Atlanta 3001, the altimeter. I'm gonna reset the barrel. We need to know. See, wait, the temperature is pretty warm in Atlanta. No rain to be seen for now. That is disgusting.
Delta 411 Heavy, Atlanta approach.
People are not responding, of course, or not.
Delta
17.
411 Heavy, Atlanta approach. Expect visual approach runway 26 right. The Atlanta altimeter
5.8
is 3011.
370 the cruise. Let me just make sure we are
negative.
doing
It's gonna be
correct.
runway 26
Yes, we
right.
are.
26 left is the departure runway.
Wind, average cruise wind 208 at 15. 208 at
Delta
15.
8875, Arnett to Slaw, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
208
Arnett to Slaw,
at
clear for takeoff
15.
27 right, Delta 8875.
Delta 411 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
And then zero fuel weight. 111, triple 1.8. And triple 1.8 the minimum.
5202 Atlanta approach, runway
Punch
27
that.
right, taxi via Lima Charlie.
Fuel is good. Payload is good.
Oh my god. Oh.
Punch that. No, we're good on that. We can actually go ahead and set the performance. So
Southwest 404 pushes at your own risk. Call for taxi, and you can switch to my frequency 133.47.
615. Here we go.
My discretion, and I will
33.
your frequency 133.47.
Take off 1. Take off 2
I might be
actually.
getting off here. Well, I'm going to be getting off here shortly. I might be off when you are ready for taxi.
5 minutes. Sorry, flaps 5.
Delta 411 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
0.1, right? Yep, 6.55 on the trim. Oh, we forgot about the trim last time.
Delta 411 Heavy,
125, 126. These two are good. 131 is good as well. So 146 on the speed. On the V speed. And on this side,
Southwest 404.
we're all set. So we're just
runway 26 left today.
just this right now. So we're looking at the runway. 1, 2, 300. 1, 300 actually, like that. Same thing. Well, actually, 12.4. Right there. All good. All right, now we go over to. Are they done with the bags yet, or no? The bags are.
United
Look, coming along.
1850 Atlanta approach.
I think you can be pushing back shortly.
Delta 411 Heavy, just to maintain 4,000.
There's DC, right? Yeah. Okay, we're done with fueling.
Delta 8875, ready to
Punch
contact
these.
altitude.
Delta 8875, 2000 for 10,000.
That's nice right there.
Thanks. Delta 8875, come and maintain 14,000, switch to my frequency 133.47.
Okay, so Sid, we have
4,000 over to 133.
This is for Atlanta. We need
Thanks. Delta 411 Heavy Airport is going to
Smalls.
be at your 1 o'clock.
Arrival.
20 miles port site.
we need the bridge. Pinned. Don't need this anymore.
Delta 411 Heavy, clear visual approach, runway 26 right,
We
runway
need an
26 right,
approach.
clear to land.
We're going down. So approach. Only 17 right. No, 17 left. My bad. There we go. Yep, 17 left. I'm gonna go to pinned. 17 left. Just confirm we have 17 left on here, right? Because I don't know what I did. Yeah, 17 left. Right, all ready? Think we pushing or is that somebody else that called for push? Oh, it's
District 5202
somebody
on
else.
out to football, runway 27 right, clip takeoff.
so hour 4, the
Delta
airtime,
8875, I'll be getting offline.
hour
Radar service
32
concern, air fixture,
for everything else.
see you
I'm
later.
gonna go ahead and set this over here. Swap that. Swap that.
Delta 411 Heavy, I'll be getting offline here. Your number 1 for the field, radar services terminated, fixture is approved, we'll see ya.
We're gonna be heading over to here. Looking at the departure heading.
5202,
275.
getting offline here. You can monitor the appropriate CTAP frequency. It's going to be 100.1, and you can monitor
Top altitude.
CTAP after that.
Top altitude is what? Why is it always on 10,000? Okay. We're all set. We're just waiting for the baggage to finish up.
And attention all aircraft, the Atlanta approach is now offline. Good day.
Good night from Central 212.
Good night.
Alright, we're staying on 119.1 because that's where everybody else is staying on.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1454 is taxiing to 26 left via Echo.
So, Atlanta, is it Atlanta approach not on? Hold on, Atlanta approach is on.
That traffic is restricted to 2 departing 27 right at Lima Charlie.
Oh, wait, no, he's just gonna get off right now. So, wait, was that tower or was that approach? Atlanta traffic, Citrus 312. Isn't Atlanta approach still on, or is he also hopping off?
Negative, he just got off.
I just saw that it said that Citrus 312. Anybody else? Oh yeah, we got who? We got Jacksonville Center just hopped on. Nice. We're gonna have ATC coming into. We're gonna have a ton of ATC coming into Orlando, and plus Orlando itself is gonna be 1 sec. And then Orlando itself is gonna hopefully have ATC hopping on. So we should be good. We're just waiting for baggage. Why does this take so freaking long? Come on, man, it's just bags. Look at how slow he is. You can just keep piling on, man. Why does he look like Brad Marchand? Hold on. That's literally Brad Marchand freaking working the ramps, man. That is Brad Marchand working the ramps. Anything? Yeah, same guy. Alright, he's pushing right now. So we're probably gonna wait for him to push before we can push. I mean, we still got some time ourselves, anyways. Gate time we said was what? Gate time was hour 32. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna look over here. So taxiing right now. What did I press? Oh no, taxi. We're gonna just. We need this right here. We're gonna push out of here. Just taxi down to Lima, and then Lima all the way down to. No, I keep pressing on Orlando. We're gonna taxi Lima down to Lima Alpha for runway. Actually, no, we'll use Lima Charlie for runway 27 right for departure. And then just straight off, I'll just sit from there. What's up? Are you heading out somewhere? Are you going somewhere? I saw that. What just happened? Where did he go? Oh, he's pushing behind us. Yeah, I thought he was gonna push in that direction because he's. I guess he was gonna go the north runways. Because I want to go that way, so. You know, I have 27 left. So we were gonna push facing south, but no, he completely walked away. I mean, there. Look at that. Boarding's complete. We're gonna go ahead, request the. We're gonna first of all mute the music because we're done with that. We're gonna request the boarding. The pushback. Beacon comes on. We're all good here. Auto brake on RTO. Closing the forward. What? These are not closed. Oh, right. Of course, these doors don't close by themselves. So we're going to go ahead and go back over here. Pop that. We're going to... We're going to make this set, right? Yeah, we're going to remove the chocks. I'm going to close this door right here. There we go. Gears locked. Chocks are removed. Now again, we have to wait for that plane behind us to taxi out because he was just being an annoying little piss. Let's see him over there. So we're gonna be spying him from this camera view. Sim sound's gonna come up. Like right there. Okay, there we go. Sim sounds are up and ready. We're gonna push nose left, right? Yeah. Did you switch liveries? No, okay. Thought I did. I don't know why his wipers are working. They should not be working. Come on, man, taxi. I'm just trying to push, bro.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1454 is taking off runway 26 left.
I want to watch. Jacksonville 7 has been online for 37 minutes. He's soloing until about 6 or 7 o'clock, but it's their time, so we're gonna have plenty of time. So it's gonna be like, oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna decide from 6 or 7 o'clock. His time's gonna be, oh yeah, he's gonna be on until like. He's gonna get me on for like probably a good 30 minutes. Nah, bro, another freaking Southwest spawn. Come on, man. Look, Brown. I wanna. First of all, is he moving? Please tell me he's moving. He moved, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Parking brake for this. Starting the clock. Now, citrus routes while pushing from gauge Charlie 9. Spawn was just like a regular livery or despawning. Did that United take off yet? That's Delta, hold on. No, it's taking off right now. We'll have to see him. I'm gonna go ahead and start engine number 2 and watch him take off. So, tax and engine number 2. Ooh, banking left. There's a very nice view with the sunset over there. Brakes are set. I'm starting to start engine number 1. I actually have no idea if that's accurate or not. If that's like an accurate Atlanta tower. It looks accurate. I hate how streamers do this for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not one who does that.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1454 is clear of runway 26 left.
No, that's pretty accurate. It looks very similar to Orlando's, but not that similar. Alright, we're all good for taxi. They're responding over there. Engine bleeds are on. Max come back on. Isolation off to auto. APU bleed comes off. And off goes the APU. The exit lights come on. Flaps coming out to 5. Nope, that's 10. Up's 5. Have a good trip, thank you. Spoilers are fully in, we're all good. Alright, reset the fuel flow. Taxiing just straight ahead, then left turn on Lima, and then Lima Charlie. So, all good here. Seatbelts come on. I forgot to do that. This comes on. The yaw damper comes on. The yaw damper wasn't on. We gotta test on it very quickly. We'll adjust this later. Go ahead, flight control test for systems. I believe it's in here, right? Alright, all work basically. Alright. Parking brake and spool them up. Let's get out of here really nice and fast.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1454 is climbing via the Barman 2 departure. Everyone else on the ground, I hope you all have a great flight.
And Citrus 312's taxiing via Lima Lima Charlie runway 27 right. Good acceleration as we get out of Atlanta. Let's go ahead and get the frick out of here. Got a good view. Do like that. Oh yeah, we'll have a good view of the Atlanta airport when we take off. Come on, spoon up way more. There's a no config warning. Left turn here, and all the way down. It's just all the way down. This weak CFM's dang. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. Go ahead, stay on center line here. Turn on terrain. Is there anything that looks like weather out here? Anything back there? No. We look all good. A solid 22 knots taxi. Completely normal. I believe this is like the international gate right here. International gates right here. But I do see Frontier flying out of here sometimes. Or is that the international gates? I actually have no idea, to be honest. This is Concourse Foxtrot. This is actually a concourse right here. I've never seen anybody fly out of this. Never. Never have I ever. Trim 6.55. All set. Fast setting. Fly Delta Jet. Please fly Delta Jets. We are the best among the competition. I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. I know that building from the other side. It's like a hangar, I think. You know, like the announcements they make when the plane lands, right? Something like, please stay seated until the aircraft is parked at its designated gate. Be careful when taking out your bags from the overhead bins, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines. We hope to see you next time. This is Lima Charlie right here, I believe, right? Is that correct? Lima 14, I don't know the difference. Hold on. Oh no, okay, the next one. Next one over. Is there anybody behind us? Or something? No, we're all good. We're all clear. And Atlanta traffic still Citrus 312 taking off runway 27 right. Restart that. These lights come on. This comes on. This comes like that. We're gonna do a rolling takeoff, speeding rolling takeoff. This goes to the ARA. Go ahead, roll it. VNAV LNAV comes on. 40% on one. Clocks comes on. Clock. And auto throttle. Toga. How's that? How about that? 80 knots.
80 knots.
Right there, now it's 80 knots. Rotate. The center line here. There we go. Now that's some good rotation. Gear up, flight directors. Autopilot. How about that? Here we are. Screenshots right there. Simply worth it. Something that is simply worth it. As we're speeding up here, I believe we should be bringing the flaps up. Here we go, flaps coming in. This can come off right here. Nose wheel lights come off. Everything else stays on so far. No fuel in the center tanks. The center fuel pumps stay off. There's 5,000. We can go ahead and disable these for now. Some alarms I haven't heard in a long time. Not since OG Microsoft Flight Simulator. This SID right here is really annoying. Why am I doing that? Hold on. There's gonna be a left turn momentarily. By the way, that was a takeoff mode 2 takeoff, just so you guys know. There's the clouds. Should be punching through them in just a moment. There we go. Look at that. That's ultra clouds for you guys. That's 10,000. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to 16,000 for now. And then we'll kick things up to 37,000 right about now. 10,000 feet. All the lights come off. Engine mode's to off. The gear comes off. Flaps clean. Spoilers clean. All over here is good. And we're off to Orlando. Back to Orlando we go. I want to see if I can see the field. Oh yeah, there it is. That's amazing. Oh, don't you just love Atlanta? I gotta fly into Atlanta more. This is really fun actually. Oh, look at these movements. Oh, look at these movements. What is that? It's a really nice little subdivision. Looking very nice. Not sure what that is over there, like an unbuilt place. Oh yeah, there's Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta's right over there. And off to Orlando. And hold on. And off to Orlando we go. I don't know, for some reason Atlanta and Orlando sounded very, very similar in my mind. I have no idea why. Gonna increase our range right here. And once we hit 18,000, we'll pop on the music. Heading 175, the track will not stay the same for a little bit. And what I was gonna do for that altitude, we're gonna go over to the runway. It's at 140 to 150 will be the altitude. What the frick? 150. We got some clouds we're going through. Did we just have some clouds we flew through? Got a little cloud there. Sun setting. Oh, we're gonna have a sunset landing. Maybe even like a evening landing. We haven't had one of those in a long time on the channel. It has been a long, long time. Sim sounds come down just a little bit. And let's go ahead and switch over to 122.8 just so we don't piss off the VATSIM admins. 122.8. Pop. 18,000 standard. Let's get the music up. There we go, there's the music. I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna try to like mix it good with the, I'm trying to like mix it with the simulator. It's coming up here. Shut up. I should probably move the camera down a little bit. I don't know, like if I lean down like this, like if I'm looking at something, you guys can't really see my mouth. And the whole point is for you guys to see my entire thing. You know, my entire face. Okay, off we go. Better adjust my backrest. I'm not really taking full advantage of it. There we go. I actually have a footrest in this chair as well, but I don't use that. How far ahead is the clock over there? About 8 minutes. What is that? I've never seen that before. Like I said, we're going to be contacting Jacksonville Center momentarily, so 135.925. Go ahead and set that on the standby. 135. Is that 125? 135.9 or 25.
Service to the full section to the 27 line. That is my mic.
We're actually gonna go ahead and contact him now, just so we can start hearing in on all that, you know.
Center American 1785. Did you have a spot for me to park, or? You can go wherever your heart desires. American usually parks at airside 3, which will be Foxtrot Echo 3.
So I have to mute the music for 1 second. I'm listening to something.
Echo 3 to airside 3. That's where American usually parks. Foxtrot Echo 3, airside 3. Okay, thanks a lot. American 3126, the set of maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, American 3126.
Sir, November 204 Juliet, flight level 430. November 204 Juliet, Jack Center, welcome. JetBlue 69, Miami Center is closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Have a good rest of the evening. That's unfortunate. Over to you to come JetBlue 69. See you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute everything.
Delta 8875 descended via the Grinch 5 arrival to Orlando South, Orlando altimeter 3009er.
Grinch 5 arrival, altimeter 3, what was the altimeter?
3009er.
3009er, Delta 8875.
Jack Center, Airways 1821, airport to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
American 1741, Jack Center, expect PDC, and advise you have information Sierra.
Well, that's why we have information Sierra, and we just received the PDC, Airways 1821.
American 652, Jack Center.
Technical 7 Delta 3218, hold short only 10, release left parts out of stand.
Delta 3218, fly runway heading, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff 10, Delta 3218.
Jack Center, QA 701, ready for takeoff, runway 14.
TWA 701, did you call me for a taxi clearance?
I did. You told me to go Juliet Alpha Lima, runway 14.
I gave you runway 8. You know what, it's fine. TWA 701, fly runway heading, runway 8, clear for takeoff, wind 08018.
Fly runway heading, we're cleared for takeoff, TWA 701.
American 3126, turn left heading 270.
Left turn heading 270, American 3126.
Aircraft calling up and stop down, say again.
United 738 is in the climb 250.
Yeah, that is 738, Jack Center, welcome. Southwest 695, descend and maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000,
Double 695, turn left heading 270, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, turn left heading 270, double 695.
Blue 7, contact Washington 133.72.
33.72, good day.
See ya. American 3126, 3 miles from Honor, turn left heading 210, maintain, correction, 200, maintain 4000, still established. Third ILS, runway 18 right approach.
Heading 200, maintain 4000 to establish on the ILS runway 18 right approach, American 3126.
Jacksonville, American 652 with you, 370.
American 652, Jacksonville Center, welcome. TWA 701, cancel takeoff clearance, runway 14, let me know when you're ready to depart, runway 8. I actually just got to runway 8, TWA 701. Double 695, 3 miles from Herbie, turn left heading 200, maintain 3000, still established, cleared ILS, runway 17 left approach.
Alright, double 695, turn left heading 230, clear out, approach runway 8, 1 left.
Double 695, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles, southwestbound, American, Boeing 737, 4000 for the parallel.
Southwest, you have a traffic service.
Southwest, maintain total separation.
Yeah, we'll maintain total separation, that would be Southwest.
American 3126, traffic 9 o'clock, 3 miles southwestbound, Southwest 737, 3100, ascending for the other side.
We'll keep an eye on them, American 3126.
American 30, correction, Delta 3218, radar contact altitude. 3000, 3218. Delta 3218, proceed direct smallest, climb and maintain, flight level 260.
Flight level 260, direct small, Delta 3218.
Traffic inside American 3126 for the barrel.
American 3126, roger, that traffic's no factor, contact Orlando Tower 124.3, see ya. Double 695, contact Orlando Tower 124.3.
Contact Tower 24.3, good day, Southwest.
See ya. Alaska 627, Houston's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, see ya.
Frequency change approved, see ya. Yes,
Jack Center, Chancellor 421 Kilo Mike, 7,700, climbing 10,000.
Chancellor 421 Kilo Mike, Jack Center, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, 1 Kilo Mike.
November 4 for Romeo, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 to
Alright,
2
so
o'clock.
at cruise,
22
seatbelts
miles
come off,
and, 52 miles northeast, out of 5
and we're heading off to Orlando. Let's go ahead, cruise the range so we can see where we are, or where we are going to be. That is for us. Jacksonville Center. Jacksonville Center, Citrus 312. We're already on the frequency.
F0 for your cruise.
My bad. Oops. Jacksonville Center, Citrus 312 with you. 37,000 feet.
Aircraft calling, what's the call sign? How do you pronounce it?
It's Citrus 312.
Citrus 312 Jack Center, squawk 2020.
2020 for the squawk, Citrus 312.
Delta 3218, amend the cruising altitude, flight level 250. Alright, flight level 250 for the cruise, Delta 3218.
Now go ahead, skip ahead just a little bit just to see where we are supposed to descend. 23, 29, so we got about 20 minutes to descend. Then we're gonna go down to about 17,000.
Jacksonville, Session 31 Victor, level 4000.
No idea why that's not working. There we go.
November 3431448 Victor, Jack Center, St. Augustine, altimeter 3016. 3016 for Victor. Citrus 312 radar contact, 11 miles southwest of Vienna, VOR, flight level 370.
There we go. Now we're at
Center
cruise.
Southwest 1844 on the ground, Orlando, request IFR.
Southwest 1844, Jack Center, contact Orlando Tower 124.3.
Flight apologies, 183, thanks.
And now's it gonna work? Now it's gonna work, okay. 17,000. Didn't think we were on cruise there.
Jax Center, Airway 1821,
Let's go.
vertical taxi, area check 1. We have information tango.
Aircraft calling, roger.
Is that top of the descent? No way.
Jacksonville Center, United
No idea what that is, but okay.
Good.
I would like to work a divert to Kilo Romeo Delta uniform, if able.
United 738, roger. Clearance center request, stand by.
Actually, we're gonna keep it right there.
Jax Center, Airway 1821, there's 71, request taxi.
Aircraft calling for taxi. You're at Orlando, right?
Hey, firm.
Contact tower 124.3.
24.3, Airway
There we go.
Delta 8875, expect ILS, runway 18 right at Iago.
ILS 18 right, Delta 8875.
And Jackson, JetBlue 514, about 40 south of EJAX 350.
JetBlue 514, Jack Center, radar contact, position reported, flight level 350, welcome. November 4 Victor, do you have an approach request into San Augustine?
Negative, I'm about to get the weather and I'll get you an approach request here in 2 minutes.
Roger.
Come on, man, what the heck's going on?
701, holding short, runway 8.
DWA 701, fly runway heading, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Yo, hello.
Fly runway heading, we're cleared for takeoff, runway 8, DWA 701.
Interesting. So autopilot problems are a thing now. There we go.
And Fort Victor could get the RNAV runway 13, starting at 1 moment.
It's a cruise, right?
We can get the RNAV runway 13 starting at EFURO, Fort Victor.
Performing Victor, roger, expect RNAV 13 at U40, unable to proceed direct U40, and descend to maintain 3000.
Down to 3 and direct to U40.
What do you mean? Alright, you know this is stupid. I'm not doing that. Here's what we can do. There we go.
TWA 701, radar contact altitude.
Altitude is going to be 800 for 3,000. TWA 701.
TWA 701, roger. Proceed direct giggles.
So pilot tone is down.
Maintain flight level 360.
360.
Okay, then I'll be good.
TWA 701.
Delta 3218, contact Atlanta 132.907.
Now I can turn down to 17,000, right?
Delta 3218.
Yeah, I can. Okay, now, there we go.
312,
Hold on.
Izzy, India Sierra, Sierra Zulu Zulu, at and maintain a flight level 270. Citrus 312, Jack Center.
Say again for the Citrus 312.
Citrus 312, cross Izzy, at and maintain, flight level 270, India, Sierra, Sierra, Zulu, Zulu.
Cross Izzy Adam maintain flight level 270 for Citrus 312.
Villa 614, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 to 2 o'clock, 1 mile. Call it 82 miles southbound, advised any deviation. November 48 Victor, cross U-Furrow at or above 2,000, cleared RNAV, runway 13 approach.
Alright, so guys, kind of descending. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn this off.
2,000, cleared RNAV.
Yeah, this is really all we need. It's just Orlando stuff. So, Greenwich 5. We're just gonna be monitoring this right here.
326, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock. 40 miles and 45 miles to 50 miles northwest out of any deviation. Not in that area, no.
And Atlanta-hubbed online. Amazing. Oh, and Orlando Towers online. Oh, okay. Very, very nice. Didn't scrolling down again because that's descent. Amazing. Now it wants to descend. Amazing.
Delta 8875, cross Yago at 6,000 at Yago, cleared ILS 20 right approach.
Yago 6000, cleared ILS 18, runway 18 right approach, Delta 8875.
Check center, good afternoon, Southwest 1349, with you for level 3990 over Haunted. Level 1349, check center, IDON. IDON for Southwest 1349. South 1349, radar contact, approximately 80 miles northeast of the Enterprise VOR, flight level 390. Be advised of an area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 to 2 o'clock, 15 miles, spans 8 miles in diameter, advise any deviation. Look over South 1349 and position check.
Down to 27,000, very nice.
November 4, Romeo, cross Jersey at and maintain flight level 210, 280 knots.
Jersey 210, 280 knots,
November 4, Victor, runway 13, clear to land, wind 100 at 12.
Clear to land, runway 13.
There's flight level 270. We're heading 148.
UPS 326, contact Atlanta 132.907. UPS 326, Jack Center. Delta 8875, this is kind of late, but area of light to moderate precipitation. Looks like you're in it right now, stands 15 miles southeast.
I have no idea why our speed is so low.
Deviation.
We're not going to deviate, Delta 8875.
Roger. UPS 326, Jack Center. UPS 326, contact Atlanta 132.907.
Okay, and we're slowing down for some reason before a little minute because this plane is stupid.
No problem, Sam. Citrus 312, descend via the Grinch 5, arrival Orlando South, Orlando altimeter 3009er.
3009er, the Orlando altimeter, descend via the Grinch 5 arrival. Citrus 312.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Spirit Wing 204 with you, flight level 320 for 310.
Spirit Wing 204, Jack Center, welcome.
Center Southwest 1689er, weather radar's been up. Are we approaching any heavy precip at all?
About 1689, your route avoids most of it, but there's some moderate to extreme precipitation. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, about 81 miles, 25 miles in diameter. Any deviation?
Roger that. We'll keep an eye out Southwest 1689.
Southwest 1349, cross Leggett, Lima Echo, Golf Golf Tango at and maintain flight level 270.
Leggett at maintain 270 for Southwest 1349.
Jack Center, Airway reaching 21, back at it again with you, RNF to Cape.
American 652, contact Washington 133.72. American 652.
I'm sorry, American 652.
American 652, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington, have a good night for American 652.
Good night. Airway go 1821 Jacksonville Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct UK.
Climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct, which waypoint again?
UK, Uniform Kilo Alpha Yankee Yankee.
We got XB 72 flying right now.
4,000.
Flying live. It's coming out of Miami right now.
Orlando altimeter 3009er. Delta 8875, contact Orlando Tower 124.3. Good night.
Orlando Tower 124.3, Delta 8875, good night.
I have no idea why we're this slow.
Level 614, cross Puppy, out of maintain, a flight level 370. TWA 701.
There we go. Now the speed's climbing.
Service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Frequency change approved. TBA 701.
We'll go to 17,000.
Good night. Parker Romeo, contact Washington 133.72. Good night. Spirit Wings 204.
There we go.
area
Now the speed's
moderate
fine.
to extreme precipitation. 10 to 3 o'clock. 22 miles spans 48 miles southeast. Not advised any deviation.
Roger.
Now we're doing good.
Jacksonville Center, good day, American 1044, level 370 to the south.
American 1044, Jack Center, IDOT.
Smoking it, 1044.
How about that for you?
Southwest 1689, we're going to want to deviate. The system that's going across J-Ross right now, how big is it in miles?
The precipitation is 13 miles in diameter across your route.
Roger, we'd like to do a 15 mile offset to the right if possible.
Southwest 1689, deviations right of course are approved. When able, proceed direct to Ravo and advise.
Roger, when able, direct Raven will advise, and offset to the right is approved, Southwest 1689.
Airway Go 1021, Miami Center is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night. Airway Go 1821, Jack Center.
Airway 1821.
Airway Go 1821, Miami closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
42 Uniform 122.8, Airway 221 West, thank you for the ATC, have a good night, sir.
See ya.
124.3 is the frequency for Orlando Tower. I want to get that on the standby. Have that at the ready. Let's go ahead plan for our arrival.
American 1044, radar contact 25 miles southeast.
There we go.
of the
Now this beat's
VOR,
fine.
flight level 370, welcome.
Alright, so I don't think weather should be a problem for us. Looks good so far. Okay, so looking at the charts.
204 cross Kyleg at and maintain a flight level 240.
No, yeah, so we have below 26,000 at 7. We're going for a different at 17,000 at 290 knots.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Giant 370 heavy, flight level
Then coming down through here, below down to 9,000
Giant
and
370 heavy Jack Center.
6,210 knots. And then we'll do that. And then the ILS from 127 left, at 17 left. 290. There we go, 290.
Center, Southwest 16.
Course 185.
Southwest 140 is going to be a factor.
And this head as well.
1689, traffic should be no factor. East descending, you see your 1 o'clock in about 10 miles, southwest bound. Opposite direction, descending to flight level 340. Looks like he's at 369 now.
Then
We got him inside.
110.95. 110.95. 110.95.
Southwest 1844, Jack Center, radar contact.
Push that over. We're all ready.
Giant 370, radar contact, 135 miles east of the Brunswick, VOR, flight level 330.
Center United 738, do you have updated routing for me?
Stand by.
There we go. Just watching the weather as we're coming in. That's what I'm looking at right here. Aha, okay. Looking good, so we got the approach brief, and then for arrival, we end up getting this runway.
Direct Red Sox, climb and maintain 16,000 Orlando.
We'll taxi 17 left and exit here. November Foxtrot.
Up to 1616.
Cross runway 17 right, and then hotel. No, this is golf. Either hotel or golf all the way down to airside 2.
Taxi ramp, my discretion. Thanks for the.
And we're probably gonna take the exact same thing as last time.
738. Sorry about that. I have a amendment to your route advised. Ready to copy.
Ready to copy, United 738.
United 738. You clear to the Raleigh International Airport via direct.
Or should we park at the gates?
Papa Echo Tango Tango Oscar to join the Dempster to arrival. Maintain flight level 340.
And you know what? No, we're gonna park at the
United 738 is
exact same place that we parked at last time.
Papa
Sorry,
Echo
that we
Tango
departed
Tango
from.
Oscar, and then say the arrival for United 738.
Dempster 2 Delta Mike Sierra Tango Romeo.
So, all briefed, and then what else do we need to say?
Tango Romeo, flight level 340.
Coming down to 20,000, right?
American 2355 Jack Center, radar contact, proceed direct UK, climb and maintain 14,000, Orlando altimeter 300 minor. United 738 brief back is correct.
Southwest 1689 proceeding direct.
Alright, St. Augustine's directly on our right hand side.
1689, thank you.
There's the coast on that side. And the coast coming in on that side as well. .177 the bearing right now.
Southwest 1844, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Skip to 380, Southwest 1844.
American 2355, Miami's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Alright, so calculations.
United
Go over here.
is direct KETL at this time.
We're gonna go runway 17 left.
And in the descent, 2320.
Should be 340.
Here we go, and en route,
Correction, 340.
import. 126 is speed. What about over here? 127. No, 126 and 126. Alright, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Evening, Jacksonville Center, American 2553, flight level 350.
American 2553.
So I'm gonna have to make the music one more time again. And we're probably just gonna end it like that.
Squawk ID 2553.
United 738, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 to 1 o'clock, and 70 miles, span 23 miles northeast, not advised any deviation. United 738, Jack Center.
Apologies, go for United 738.
United 738, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 to 1 o'clock, 70 miles, 24 miles in diameter, advised any deviation.
United 730 will take a 5-mile deviation. 15-mile offset.
United 738, roger. Deviations right of course approved. When able to proceed direct pedo and advise.
Direct pedo will advise United 738.
Double 1689, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 to, actually just 12 o'clock, 12 miles, spans 8 miles in diameter, advised any deviations.
Southwest 1689, that'll be a negative, we'll stay how we are.
Roger.
Number 1 Kilo Mike, requesting like 5 minutes away.
1 Kilo Mike approved, report back.
Jacksonville Southwest 3413, flight level 340.
Southwest 3413, Jack Center, welcome. Airways 204, descend via the Thor 3, arrival Daytona altimeter 3010.
Descend via the Thor 3 arrival and Daytona altimeter at 3010. Red 204.
Fellow 614, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 to 11 o'clock, 2 miles, spans 22 miles south, advised deviation.
Center, Giant 370 Heavy. Could we get away for 5 minutes?
Giant 370 Heavy, that's approved. Report back.
We'll report back, Giant 370 Heavy.
November 204 Juliet, Miami Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Citation 04 Juliet, good night.
Southwest 1349, cross Mady, add and maintain 11,000, Tampa altimeter 3008.
Mady, add and maintain 11,3008 for the Southwest 1349.
LS 614, cross Inton, India, November, Papa, India, November, at and maintain flight level 310.
There's 18,000. We're gonna go ahead and pop the altimeter. An altimeter right now, triple checking 3009. Down for
5221 Jack Center, welcome.
6,000. There we go. I believe it's 6,000, right? We can go ahead and look back over here. Yes, 6,000. 10 knots. This is, again, this is not to scale, so it's gonna look like that.
Excellent, good evening, Frontier Flight 4555.
Frontier 4555 Jack Center, good afternoon.
Tower stepped off and we're looking for taxi now. We do have some information. TRF is the car.
Frontier 4555, runway 18 left, taxi.
Okay, so it seems like
18 left, Juliet Charlie for Frontier Flight 4555.
Spearwings 204, contact Daytona approach 125.8.
125.8. Yep.
So it seems like Orlando Tower hopped off, unfortunately, so we're not going to be flying into Atlanta with an ATC.
Center Southwest 1689. You want us to switch to
That's
DC? We gotta
unfortunate.
step away for like 10 minutes.
That's who calling?
Southwest 1689.
Let me start the handoff. I'll get back to you on that. Should be no more than 2 minutes.
Roger.
And Jacksonville Center, Citrus 312. You are controlling Orlando, correct?
Stay firm.
Alright, just making sure. Okay, so then there's 6,000 coming down here.
Citrus 312 cross Yago with 6,000 at Yago, cleared ILS 18 right approach.
First Yago 6,000 at Yago, cleared ILS 18. Was that 18 right approach? Citrus 312.
Stay firm.
Alright, at Yago, cleared ILS 18 right approach, Citrus 312. Alright, we got to switch our number real quick.
Go ahead.
Out until right before handoff of the bag.
That works. We're back.
Alright, we're back.
US 59
That was stepped on Southwest 301 Jacksonville Center IDOT. And United 239 Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
18 left, right? We switched to 18 right. Wait. Sorry, Jacksonville Center, Citrus 312. Was it 18 right, correct?
You're from 18 right.
Alright, just double checking for 18 right, Citrus 312. Okay, just making sure. I gotta make sure everything's right, you know? So, for 18 right, it's a little different here.
Jacksonville Center.
For 18 right.
Southwest 1689, contact Washington 133.72.
18 right.
133.72, Southwest
204.
1689. Sir.
Via JetBlue 514, contact Washington 133.72.
There's 10,000, let's come on.
3372, 514.
Center United 738 is ending our weather deviation.
185, 111.9.
Thank you.
1119.
1 kilo Mike back.
1119.
Back.
There we go.
Center Southwest.
There's a drag.
United 59, can we get
We'll give a drag.
the cruise, please?
Yeah, I tried calling you. Climb maintain flight level 250.
Maintain flight level 250. So sorry, United 239.
Oh, look at that. What a sunset. Look at that sunset.
Frontier 4555. Talk to you soon. Tower to top up 124.3.
We're going over back to tower now for Frontier 4555. Talk to you.
JetBlue 514, contact Washington 133.72. Southwest 3413, cross please at and maintain 11,000, so that altimeter 3008. Alright, cross please at 11,000 and got the altimeter Southwest
Okay.
3413.
Let me just read something back right now. So,
New England 453 Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
so SimBrief said airtime was we're currently at 57 minutes. Airtime was supposed to be hour 4. So we've got about 7 minutes before that promise. And then gate time we're at hour 5. It's supposed to be hour 32. We're gonna be a good amount early. Alright. Of course.
We don't even see one.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
mic is pretty
of
loud
course.
too, bud.
This
Okay, we got him. He's on now.
go around is gonna be 4,000 at
we could do it
270.
for an hour, but he's on now. We see him.
Oh, okay. So the Southwest 3413 telling the Frontier flight guys Michael's left.
Then if we go over here,
Okay. South 301 radar contact.
we're gonna have
Actually, before I say radar contact,
115.
Squawk code 7640. I just noticed it.
parking maybe 115. That should be available. Yeah, 115.
Southwest 301 Jack Center.
Sorry about that, go ahead.
There we go.
Southwest 301 Squawk 7640.
And we're gonna be recording this one as well.
239
7,000
area
and
of
6,000 right
moderate to
here.
Extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 18
4,000 at
miles,
270.
22 mile spans, 10 miles in diameter, advise any deviation.
We got on here. All right, going back over here real quick.
Catch up on that, United 59.
United 239 area of moderate to extreme precipitation,
We go. This is about halfway of the runway. What if we use auto brake 2?
miles in diameter, advise any deviation.
Auto brake 2.
Roger that, United 239.
No, we probably want to use auto brake 3. Auto brake 3 it is.
7640 for
brake
Southwest 301. Southwest 1349, Tampa's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change
Just zoom in here. That's 3,000.
For Southwest 1349, we'll see you then.
Yeah, United 738, area of moderate to extreme precipitation.
Wanna go direct to Hammy in a second?
3 o'clock, 35 miles, 60 miles in diameter, advised.
3, there we go. There's the clouds. Oh my, these clouds are amazing. They're so beautiful.
Negative deviation, 39.
And tower's online. Tower is 124.3. They're back online.
Center, Giant 370 Heavy is back.
124.3.
Giant 370, contact Washington 133.72.
Over to Washington Center, 133.72, Giant 370 Heavy.
Heading 270. We're gonna set this up as soon as we're on the list.
Mike, descent of Palace discretion, maintain 111000, Melbourne altimeter 3011.
And
oh wow, these clouds.
3011, Mike.
Wow, the
44
clouds.
cross Larry, add and maintain flight level 350.
Cross Larry, add and maintain flight 350, American 1044.
Phil 381 radar contact, 7 miles west of Ocala, flight level 400.
Center American 7041, what's the ready for doctor?
American 1741, contact Orlando Tower 124.3, talk to you soon.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead, press direct to Hammy, and then we're gonna radar ourselves in 185, like this. Just like that. We're gonna go flaps 1. There's Orlando. Oh, did you guys see it again?
United 239, cross Bath.
Oh wait, hold on, I forgot. We're using a different runway. We're using 18 right.
The Daytona altimeter 3010.
Why don't we use auto brake 2 for that actually? Actually, hold on. Hold on, I forgot we're using a different runway. Hold on. Approach 18 right. Yeah, we said 18 right?
United 239er, Jacksonville Center.
United 239.
We have that all set.
United 239er, cross
We just need to taxi. We just need to rebrief the taxi. So right here, we can actually exit at Yankee, or we can just do Echo and then all the way back across here. So, we'll do.
That at 1.
Yeah, we'll do auto brake 2.
Can I say that again? Sorry, United 239.
2 flaps 2.
No
Beach
problem.
check.
United 239er, cross Bath.
An approach
Bravo,
node.
Alpha, Sierra, at and maintain.
Glide slope and localizer capture. Beautiful. Flaps 5.
110.
Speed 1. 50. Landing speed 126. We're gonna go ahead and open up our landing program and our flight reporter.
Area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 26 miles, 38 miles in diameter, advise any deviation.
Sim sounds are coming up.
Citrus 312, contact Orlando Tower 124.3.
Look at that, you guys. Look at that. It's amazing. Florida sunset is amazing.
Citrus 312, Jack Center.
Citrus 312 one more time.
Citrus 312, contact Orlando Tower 124.3.
What's the 4.3 Orlando Tower? Citrus 312. Have a good night.
American 1044, Jack.
Have yourself a good one. Out there, flight 45 to 5.
Orlando Tower, Citrus 312, about 10-mile final for runway 18 right.
Citrus 312, Orlando Tower, winds 110 at 14, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, Citrus 312. Beautiful. There's the speed. Flaps 15. Speed check. 146. Gear down. Gears down. Downtown Orlando. I believe it's Orlando Executive down there. Downtown Orlando, beautiful. Here we are. Laps 30. Speed check. Reference speed is 126 knots. Flaps full. That's very, very interesting. Oh, no, bro. It's a lot of houses. Wow. Oh, what an approach. This is a screenshot of the Aegis. This is a screenshot of the Aegis right here. I'm not even kidding. How is that for an approach, huh?
Air Canada 923, heavy winds 110 at 14, RNAV gate, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV gate, clear for takeoff, 17 right, Air Canada.
How about that, you guys? Alright, let's go ahead and we set ourselves up and land this thing. Start the flight recording. Alright, so gear down, flaps full, auto brake set, speed brake is armed, flaps full, that's on, lights are all on. Let's land it. Autopilot. And auto throttle. Let's land it.
400.
Let's stay on the glide slope this time.
300.
And on the localizer.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
Air Canada 923, heavy contact, Jacksonville Center 135.9 at table, good day.
135, 92, Air Canada 923, have a good night.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it, hold the flare, hold the flare. There we go, we'll take it. Reversers, negative 145. For sure, we'll take that. And reversals come off.
Digit 312, welcome to Orlando, stay parking.
Parking will take the ramps on airside. I believe it's 4 where Southwest parks.
Digit 312, roger, exit left on Echo, cross runway 18 left on Echo, taxi Echo, Echo 4 to parking.
Left on Echo, cross runway 18 left with Echo, taxi Echo, and what was the last part of the parking?
Echo 4 or Echo 5, whichever you need to get into the ramp.
Sorry, just confirming it's Echo, sorry, it's airside 2. The ramp's on airside 2 for Digit 312.
Roger, I thought you said airside 4, roger, let's see, Digit
Left up.
312, roger, taxi Echo Golf, cross runway 18 left at Echo.
Taxi Echo Golf, cross runway 18 left at Echoes, Digit 312, and yeah, we forgot which one's which. Clock stops.
American 1721 at the threshold, radio rocker.
This can turn off. We're gonna pop this off right here. APU
American
comes on.
1741, winds 110,
Straight ahead.
Cape, runway 17 right.
Put over there. Stay with Echo.
Okay, clear to go for American 1721.
No, Echo's actually this one. One right here. Stop the recording. Hour 9 in the air. Let's get to the gate as fast as we can, or to the ramp. Negative 145 the landing. Very nice. Little breezy on that approach, on the final, like we were going a little crabby, but otherwise really nice. Really nice. Definitely take that. Let's go ahead and set this right here. APU is coming alive. The EG2 spooling up. About midnight London time. There's the beautiful sunset behind us. That was a beautiful approach. That was so nice. That's a takeoff right there, actually. Yeah, that's a takeoff. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that an E-jet? Nice, turning right where he's supposed to go. It looks like an E-jet. An E-jet. There we go. An E-jet.
American 1741, contact Jacksonville 7135.92. We'll see ya.
We'll go ahead, turn off the Baron. We'll go ahead and disconnect.
Orlando Center, Delta 330, requesting push and start. Delta 330, Orlando Tower, push and start on the ramp at pilots, rescue boats ready for taxi.
Huh? Who the frick said Atlanta? That was an American 319 going over to Miami. That's who it was. What the frick was that? This is very nice. It's like a bridge. Ooh, that's fancy. For my grand entrance. There's the Orlando Tower. It looks very similar to Atlanta's tower, but no, it's actually quite different. I'm gonna turn on the logo light. So it's just gonna be straight ahead on here, and then they said golf to the ramp. There's a Rogue. He's going over to Montreal Pierce. And Orlando Tower. Confirmed petitions 312. The text instructions were Echo, Golf, and what was the text way to enter the ramp for airside 2?
It's just 312. I didn't give one. Just any entryway is fine.
Roger, Citrus 312. Alright, we'll accelerate into this turn because this is Golf right here. We're gonna go ahead and turn. We can actually hide that one. Like right here. Text and then Golf, and then we have which one? We have 115, I think. Just making sure. Parking. Which one do we want again? We'll take, you know what? Let's take 114. Why not? Something different. No, we know what that is. We'll accelerate into this turn right here. There's the config warning. Pull ourselves down. This is all Delta gates over here. 27 knots, my goodness. Just look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So 114 is on this side. It's like right over there. So we're gonna actually go ahead and take this one right here. Oh, sunset. My goodness, that sunset is amazing. And a right turn immediately.
Delta 50 ready for taxi. Delta 330, runway 17 right, taxi via Charlie Echo Golf.
Charlie Echo Golf, Delta 330.
And it's one of those up ahead there. I think I see him. How are we supposed to get there? Oh, okay, right there. There we are. Park it right here. Is this it? This is one. That's 114. Okay. Oh yeah, because he's just in there. Okay. Hello. We'll take it. Parking brake. This right here. Packs are open. Isolation valve open. Engine 1 and 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back to Orlando. And now look at the sun. I'm gonna go ahead, stay on APU, turn off that. I can come off. I'm gonna go ahead, request the deplaning, deboarding. This comes off. Comes off, all this. The other was on, right? Okay, it wasn't. This is all set for now. Go ahead and turn off the engine bleeds. This clock is stopped. Alright, so airtime was hour 9. Was supposed to be what? Hold on, let me open up SimBrief. I forgot to open up SimBrief. We need to request the stairs. Is that the chocks? Nope. Nope. Shocks. Open doors. Cargo aft and cargo forward. Can this truck please move out of the way, bro? Deplaning's underway. Position ourselves right here. All right. We're gonna disconnect off of VATSIM. Goodbye, VATSIM. We have a recording ready. We're just gonna deplane everybody first. I'm gonna go ahead, pop this off right here. And there, everybody goes off. So, how good was that? Let's take a look at what the times were. So, SimBrief. Time was supposed to be, there it is. Time. So, airtime, hour 4. We were hour 9, about 5 minutes late. Gate time, hour 32. Hour 26. We'll take it. We're about 5 minutes early. We're on time, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. That was the most beautiful land I've ever seen. Here we go. I want to see something real quick. From here. Oh, it looks nice. It looks very nice. I'm surprised they all fit into one bus. I think they're all done over here, right? Yeah, they are. One guy with his hands in his pockets. There's the one grandma and grandpa who freaking can't walk straight. I'm kidding. She's the one who's freaking making the whole bus wait for her. Funny. Come on, grandma, run! Run, grandpa! It's that one person. Alright, what about on this side? Done with bags? Beautiful. So what we're gonna do now, actually first of all, I need to see something. Turning up those sim sounds. We are really gonna turn those up right now. I gotta lower the camera next time because that's way too high. Alright, all good. Alright, what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're off of VATSIM, right? We're gonna go ahead and go over here. Continue to set up. Load. For final. Let's come out of full. Alright, let's watch this replay. Wow, my entire camera is like lights up. Alright. I'm gonna watch it from the seat first. What did it do? Honestly, what did it do? Hold on, I wanna. Okay, I remember the spot. Let's take a look from this view. Right here. How was this landing really? Oh, nice. Buried it. Nice, nice, nice. Take it back like right here.
Don't sink.
I want to see it from right here. Right here. Okay, fine. Very gracefully. Some tall ass trees. My goodness. That was good. That was very good. From the cabin, it looked very good. Really good landing. I love it. Take it back a little bit. Right here. Right here. Oh yeah, this is where we're gonna get one of the best views here. Go ahead and turn these sim sounds up. The sim sounds come up. Music comes down just a little bit. Actually, I think music's fine right now. Yeah, I like that. It rumbles when you're in the ground. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's butter. Oh, that was butter. That was so butter. Very nice. What I heard, what I really liked, when you're like coming down, right, and you're right about to flare, you most of the engine power, like most of the thrust. I'm gonna go do it from like over here.
Too low.
This camera view. Like right as you're about to flare, most of the thrust, like it's redirected into the ground, so you can really like hear rumbling behind you. So like right here. Hold on. Right here before the flare, all the rumbling stops. Flare. Okay, it looks a lot rougher from this side because I think we touched down on the left landing gear. Did we? I want to see one more time. Pretty sure we did. I think we touched on the left landing gear first. So yeah, see how we were like crab walking it. I want to just make sure. No, bro. No, it was actually the right side, really. Okay, but no, this shot right here looks absolutely amazing. It's pure. It's so pure. I'm gonna do this shot one more time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all that rumbling disappears. Oh, it sounds so real. And the high winding of the wheels, dude. Oh, I don't know, man. This is real life. Bring it back. Let's have a middle of the wing view, like right here. Right here. Or should we do this first? Let's do this first. This right here, and then the other one from that view. Yeah, that's sunsetting now. Look at that. There's that big boost of power. And as you flare into the retarded throttle, it all goes away. Okay, it looks a lot rougher from this side, definitely. Should we do this one or this one? I want to do this one first. Oh, wow. The road lighting is amazing. I'm going to do more night flights. This looks sick. I like what I see. Okay, we'll take it back from right back here. We're gonna do this camera shot right here. And we'll start saying goodbye to a lot of you guys. I don't know what this flashing is. Maybe that's one of the lights which are conflicting. Oh, look at that. That was butter. That was butter. I like this camera shot right here. We'll do it. Alright. We're gonna rewind it. We're gonna watch from this shot. Far out. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody for being here for any point. Don't know what I'm gonna do next. The city lights came on, bro. The city lights. Oh, it's dark enough where the city lights come on. Anyways, until next time. We'll see you guys later. It's a mystery of what I'm gonna do. Goodbye.